Welcome again. Glad you see me. Do something for you. So just want to start here. So, this is mostly- so welcome again. This we're going to talk about intervalence and yeah, different methods of intervalence. So we start the very first method, which is legacy inter intervalence. Legacy intervalence. So this legacy intervalence, this basically is a villain that not no longer like no longer I'm going to say the word no longer useful. I don't want to say like no longer needed. They don't use it again. It's legacy. So it's old. It's just advisable to use it. You know this this major line this major this one. So mostly now you just assume it that there are two interacting methods. So yeah, but this is a legacy interpreter routing. So for this, we need a router and extra router. So we can come here 29, 60 to 29, 11, sorry. And then we go back to cable. So now we connect, if we want to connect the router to here, router to here, router to here. We also connect animal. But with something key, we can remember this port we use one. So we see from here, we see from port one to, sorry. So from port 1 to 5, that would be like 10. Port 6 to 20, 11, 30. What you say? The 96 and then so we did. So I forgot something. We first store the balance. So a basic thing for me. We will change the native balance. So before, sorry about this. So before we start the characters, we change the native balance. So before we go into our plan, I forgot for the land. So sorry for that video. So sorry about that. So enter config, say. So say VLAN 29 main native so native VLAN created native. So say exits and then I'll say int range maybe some 16 again so f0 slash 16 so 24 put all of them ports there inside of the native VLAN. So unused ports there so we put all inside so say switch port mode access, switch ports, access, VLAN 99. So yeah, so move back to exit. So go now to VLAN 99 again. And then we'll see that in the native VLAN. So don't turn the ports. So now we can see now switch ports on native VLAN 99. Oh, sorry, my bad. So going to interface connecting, sorry, we're going to interface connecting this to this. So interface this 0/1. Sorry, my bad. This 0/1. Switch ports. Well, it's already turned control. So switch port mode on. So I step for changing TV LAN. Switch ports on. Native VLAN 99. Switch ports. So allow VLAN 10, 20, 30. So this is showing the inconsistent local VLAN. This is one happen because the other switch where still the native VLAN one, not in this native VLAN another day. So it's still in VLAN 99, you don't change any. That means we change it back and this switch here back now. Hope see this understandable, no? So if the error is showing here back so for configure, so you say VLAN 99 name native. So say exits. We put an interface range F0 slash 16 to 24. It's common process with access VLAN. It's 9. So exit here, so say interface Jesus #1 facing this wire. So you see shall so switch ports mode to switch port to native VLAN 99. Then you see here we can pop up. So you switch ports to allow VLAN 10, 20, 30, so the VLANs are already matched to themselves together. So this is already the VLAN 30, VLAN 30. Okay. So if VLAN 99, VLAN 99, it's just which are the native VLAN basically. So if we can do the same thing here back. So sorry about the interview we don't skip. So we need for the just put the port in a secure, safe place. Safe for see. So just copy and paste this one that don't go now. So VLAN 99 name native. We say exits. The int range. This meter also not compare what's on there now. You go here back call 16 to 24. Request mode access, switch port access, VLAN 99. So exit now, so can turn kind of. So this is an interface D0 start. So going up. This is what you say switch port mode to switch port to um, native VLAN 99. We make switch ports to allow VLAN 10, 20, and 30. So, so this is the Eolica shop. You say the shop was in mismatch with this wire. This interface here back remove the it. So say interface G0 slash. So the same thing. You can return, you can TV 99. So the ports are all back to normal now. I don't think in the big car now. So the ports are all normal now. So we don't get the main ports they also just cost 99. So that's not really gonna be than one apart from this that's only having an one game. So we can focus on VLAN interview this negative version. So for continue back just remove the router and then this version of we use copper straight to. This version of basically means that we give every VLAN to create 50 VLAN, we create 50 connection to a router for them to communicate. So sorry, sorry. So this we put them in VLAN 1 to 5. These are just three one, so we should put VLAN 1 to 5 to say we connect to noise ports 1, 2 to noise 3. This is now 3. Connect to a router, the first one. The user for the laptop say they from 6 to 10, no, you go use 6 or use 7, left 8, monitor back. Servers back is 70 from 11 to 15, no use 11, 12, use 13. We rather have back, so we don't create this now. So the next thing for now, we can inside the router of itself and then try for um you are inside server and just turn the ports on the ports right at the door. So turn your on so that we have a task more. So inside the router, Say no, enable config, say interface g0/0 now for start with 10. G0/0 then go to VLAN 10. So g0/0 IP add 192.168.10.1255.255.255.0. These are get to that protect for say all the routers and VLAN 10 and this pass I for pass. Just some second this I pass so no short then it's on. So see g0/1 and gets for 20 for 20 no shutdown was 2. This is 30. No short. So we turn down like the all the wait time, the all like down like work now. So now a device from this VLAN here, VLAN 10 can communicate to VLAN on VLAN 30, VLAN 20. But there's still something missing. We not get the IP addresses, the IP, the devices are sorry, a gateway for coming and do. The gateway now this IP address don't put here. So from this VLAN here, even gateway different from this, even gateway different from this, and so on and so forth. So we're gonna have this PC here, we're gonna desktop back still. So now default gateway now. Now they can yeah 192.168.10.1 copy now here for the all. And I'm go so lobby to type. So just bear with me. I just do this quick. And now pause the video because it's a people will say, oh, I understand this part here, I understand. I try to explain. So just watch the video thoroughly. And then if you get message, you get reach out to me. If you don't get to me, reach out to me. Sorry. Reach out so I'm available. So if you know this, so this can not to laptop. Too tired, honestly. So copy, we change that to 20. 20, so but for one the HCP, all this will be easy for me. Like this is just add because we like not do the HCP it. So all this take time for what we're doing. Mm, so come over time. Yeah, so come here. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Shit, I'm tired. So some is not so percent so tired. So first I do video set for this process too long. So if you fast forward, if you understand this part here, if you understand the part here, you want a device we get. If anything, let's say desktop, the right for the year a IP configuration, that's what you see. So this, I'm not sure I'm in the car, like in voice on down to the end. So that's me. I'm gonna actually do it again. So 30 here, almost done. This is, before by this, I just like a one part two for the three. So done with this, we're almost done. I'm not patient again. Oh my god, this is right. Here we are. Shout on the level phones. You're fine, phone. What I give you, I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet. So I think I'm done. Yeah, so oh sorry. So very quickly, so could that be say from just fast forward a while. Away for like this PCR, it didn't VLAN 10. So we got this like laptop here in VLAN 20. So just gonna simulation. Let's go guys. So press okay. So we can see now we can forward to the router. Also, because it's all manner in VLAN just in case they will get some they don't want to super. Now just as beside the reach this device, I can send on SMP. Um, You can set the app address now, you app for Canon since they not for sorry. Oh, oh. So yeah, that's it. That is this. Any question that goes to ask me in the morning because I'm tired. So go back to real time. So this is legacy VLAN. So just copy now, move to Control C, Control V. So this now, this is now we call router on a stick interVLAN. Router on a stick. So yeah, they did too, sorry. So just delete this. I'll first put our GitHub and just submit the cap and possibly gets this file if you want. So yeah, router on the stick. Basically also the same thing, we need a router. So just like the confusion or the error with this one. This one like you get like a 50 subnet, episodes to 50 billion, so you need 50 connections to a router, which is not good, not scalable. Like it's very expensive to do that also and very security wise it's very bad. So we're doing oh, so the house on the sticker system sounds like it's on the stick. We're taking the router and then copper straight to Fernand Kusaya. This will match 20 will match. So yeah, the connection is done. So now you just focus on this part. Now if there's configuration is to be not that complicated for router. So you go under the router and select no and just load it and get to the comfortable the configuration your terminal. Sorry. Then I enter the IP address, the interface which is this Jesus slash to say interface that is G0/2 enter. Then get up for put on and on if you no shut down. Now it's on. So now we can shift out this as Mr. Wait, class, we can shift this simple cable that we get into three different cable stem. So each part of the cable will be for one VLAN, each part of the cable for one VLAN. So I still a single cable, but we achieve it to three. So basically, I just select the same as this, but this one is three actual cable. This one is three virtual cable. Hmm? Yeah. So after this part now, there's no shutdown. You can say exits now. And then now you can wait up way for in. Say interface, VLAN, so interface, VLAN 10, dots, VLAN, interface, VLAN. Sorry. Interface, so no VLAN, and it's so interface, G0 slash 2 dot 10. This dot 10 now, I did select 10 tag or say, yeah, do I come at 10 Lego, guy by 10 Lego. So this is the dot 1 10 tag. Sorry, dot 10 tag, sorry. And that's what if you just enter, you see, don't create a virtual, this is a sub interface, don't create a sub interface step by one interface. This sub interface, you see how it's sub interface, and this sub interface now, we start with encapsulation dot 1 10. Encapsulation dot 1 this is basically say that encapsulation tag normally you just say the encapsulation tag number 802.1 tag 10. So we encapsulate this 10 here into a frame. Yeah, before we move on. So you press enter, IP address, you put the gateway on it, 168.10.125.255.255.0. No short if you want. We have done that for, yeah, so we do it for the same thing. So interface Jesus hash 2.20. Open also encap dot 1Q20. So this is just saying calculation, the general tag, the switch, the how to say, or the switch is that like this what for one get dot 20 tags. If you get 20 tags, like send it to this VLAN, I get these things out to this VLAN here. So the one dot 20 dot 1.255.255.0. Make sure if you want, this is some complete option. Interface Jesus slash 2.30. IP address is 30.1. Fruits. Okay. And I forgot to put the key tag, so my bad. So you see the error to put it just cat tag. My bad, guys, sorry. No shots. So the error they give that for because we not put this dots before put the IP address. I always put the encapsulation dot 1K to the 1Q tag, then put the IP address. So yeah, that is it. It is done. We're done with that. So this is also on stick. Yeah, that's it. Simple, right? It's- So now we just come now for send a simulation. So from here, so just say from this laptop to a server, it'll be different. So we also have to work now. Send out to the switch, and the switch gets out to a VLAN, then the IP address. Oh, there's an error. Sorry. I also need for trunk the see there's an error. I need for trunk the gigabase two is 0/2. This interface to trunca. So yeah, that's the problem. So inside the switch again, not enter the switch I don't tire. So and say interface G0/2. Please bear with me, like I'm still sleeping because the interface 0/2 switch port mode. So switch port on native VLAN 99, switch port on allow VLAN 10, 20, 30. So if we do this quickly very fast, it should actually work. Don't just try simulation again. So do this to the server here quickly. So for work now, if you send a message to the router, let's see. Yeah, it's sending message to the router now. So it works. So you send back to you in VLAN, you broadcast out to you VLAN network. Say, remember we count VLANs for breakup like broadcast to main broadcast stuff. So it's only send message to those that are like related to a VLANs. Once another one you can see like the other person send to VLANs and to the server. If we send to server, the server back in broadcast to it own the future broadcast to the server in VLAN. Yeah. Yes. So this is it. The video is going quite long, so I'm going to stop now quickly for the well time. So I'm just going to copy this again. So click Control C, Control V. Then we do now MLF switch. Multi-layers, multi-layer switch. So we just delete this. What is happening? I just fast forward everything. So also delete this. Yeah. So multi-layer switch actually more easy. But in a real world, we change if for be one of the switches there, like if it be that switch one, switch two, switch three, it should be. But this are just a practical just a count, and that's a multi-layer switch, a direct transfer connector. It's very kind of similar to router on a stick. But it is different. It's really similar, but it is different. So do a switch. This is a multi-layer switch in packet tracer. See, even the icon is different. So cable connect the same thing. Or not just say default what can put on here. If you're okay with that, or just put on here. Like very much at this anything. So this is it. So we will do all till the pavilion. So I think I'm not the time. So for configure this VLAN is like this side there. You can see. Okay. No. Let me just add the native VLAN. Also, yeah. 99 name native. You can see. I paste it into to see in the Jesus interface G0/2. I'm so sorry for the video actually come down because I was actually sleepy. I wonder for 2 1 hour with no more time. So just say VLAN mismatch. Okay. Oh yeah, we know some kinds switch ports mode so Okay, it's already on switch port. So native VLAN 99. It's not installed, sorry. To say switch port song, allow VLAN 10, 20, 30. So basically, when you just need me for this video, I will do it again, but I know if you don't understand because right now I'm so tired. Like, it almost 12 o'clock, so you can understand that being class to the whole day tired. So the switch don't come on now. The ports are on, sorry. So now we can into this in this the VLAN. So for each VLAN 10, 20, 30, or we can go inside it for the so say exit now. We say interface VLAN 10 IP add 192.168.10.1 255.255.255.0. No shots. I'll just say the same thing now. Instead of copy VLAN 20 in VLAN 20. No shots. VLAN 13. Yeah, so no shots. So oh, forget something. Before we do all of this, we look for enable routing for IP routing. That's it. We don't enable routing. So I'm so sorry for the quality of this video. If you look at the sound down routing, so I'm so sorry for that. So yeah, the villains are all up. So we try to do a simulation now for something. So from this to this, if I go, if not go now, pass and do interval and this one tomorrow. Oh, they go now. They go now. Yeah, it's working out. So these are like different video methods, guys. So yeah, these are like different video methods. So that's it. Thank you. Yes, I'm not going to sleep. So bye bye.